Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor having another shave of the day, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a smash up. We got Stirling's Black Cherry and Haverford. Cherry and Haverford together. It's like Cavendish. Nice little mix. And when you lather it up together, you get that nice rich aroma that you get from the Haverford with the vanilla and the tobacco with a little bit of cherry across the top. Nice little combination. Mark over at GM, was it Spice and Shave? I think it is. It's like big long channel name, but it's Mark. So he suggested doing this. So there we go. Just bringing a little combination together, and then we're going to do it following up with a little bit of Haverford aftershave. Hope everybody's day is going good. This is Saturday. Actually, this is Saturday for me, because I was too busy yesterday and running around like a crazy lunatic trying to get stuff done. Finally got around to doing it, and it's like, oh, I forgot to do a shave. So there we go. I shaved, but I didn't film it. It's like, you ever do that? It's like if you got a channel and you forget to do something, you're like, oh, I shaved and I forgot to film it. So, wow, that smells good. Oh. And I'm using the Omega brush today. Yeah, it's been a wild and crazy few days here, but the weather took a turn for the worse. It's like yesterday morning I got up, it was like 45 degrees, and by dinner time it was 18. So yeah, it was a day that got really cold. Did I mention what the razor was? No, I haven't. That's how confused I am today. Alright, King C Gillette with the handle I got from over at the Shaving Disciple, and we're using Astra blades. First use. There we go. Get with the program, pal. And I usually on the weekends I use typically I use my mild razors on the weekend. Get my face a little rust, especially if I use a little more aggressive razor during the week. I don't know if anybody does that or not. I typically do. Like if you use a really aggressive razor, it irritates the face, and especially those of us that are sensitive or have a lot of scar tissue on the face, especially right here. It's like the other day, what was it, Wednesday? Opened that up, I went across with my razor and really irritated this whole area right here. So last couple days it's been using my mild razors. Or I got it set it to low, like a setting 2. Should do. Next week is going to be an interesting week. My wife and I are looking at getting a new refrigerator. So that's one of the things on the agenda. I'll probably go do that tomorrow while everybody's out. Or not out. They're like, oh, let's watch 10,000 hours of pregame for the Super Bowl. I don't. It's like, I might watch the game. I'm prepared for the game. Like I did get get my stuff from my favorite dip, which is Hormel chili, beanless, and Monterey Jack cheese. Combine them together. So you take like 3 cans of Hormel chili and combine it together. Stick it on the back stove. We have on our stove, we got a heating element that you just turn it on, and all it does is it's a warmer. So you set the big old Corel pan on there, throw the cans in, chop up the cheese into little itty bitty cubes, stick it on there in the afternoon, and put the lid on. And then by 4 or 5, after about 3 hours of sitting on there, it's warmed up and the cheese melts and mixes together really nice. And you can then put it in a bowl. You know, what we'll do is we'll put it in a bowl, and then you know, while the game's going on, grab Tostita chips, and you just dip them in the cheesy Hormel mix. I don't know if like other countries will have such things that you can mix together. Been a staple in our family for 30 something years now. Back in the day, you used to make your own chili, and then add the cheese to it. Then you find out, hey, they make this canned stuff. Makes it easier. You can also put it in a crock pot to kind of like mix it and forget it type of thing, where you don't have to worry about it for a while. You set it off to the side. I know that others will make other kinds of dips, and you know, it's like a big event for sports fanatics. It's the Super Bowl. Usually it's a blowout, and it's typically teams I could care less about, but might watch it this year. Probably will, because Matt Stafford is like the wayward child that used to play for the Detroit Lions, who never went anywhere. Good quarterback, just on a sucky team. Finally got himself on a decent team, and now in the Super Bowl. So kind of like to watch him. And not to mention, it's like, my wife is a Steelers fan, so she's like, I cannot cheer for the Bengals. But she did cheer for the Bengals when they were playing the Chiefs. She wanted the Bengals to beat the Chiefs. It's like, and so now we got a Rams and Chiefs fighting it out. Super Bowl Sunday. I think this weekend is, no, next weekend. I think it's next weekend. Daytona. Gotta double check. NASCAR. Not really not. It's more like go-kart racing now, but used to be stock car racing where actually you build a car and everything. Now everything's template and cookie cutter, and I used to be a huge fan of NASCAR. You know, back in the day, I was did a little bit of racing myself. Cousin built a stock car, 77 Grand Prix, back in the 80s. And he took it into a race, and he's like, I was scared shitless. I'm like, I'm not going to get behind him. I was like, well, maybe I'll do it. See, if I'm, like, first time you're out there and you're going sideways and going 19 different directions, it feels like, and then everybody's bumper and bumping into you, and oh man, it's like the first 3-4 races I was in, I had no clue. Literally, I was like all over the place. And then I started figuring it out. And once you start figuring it out, it's like starting better. And then I start getting more aggressive and with pushing my way up to the front. Then the season ended. It's like, I'm just starting to get the hang of this, and it's over. Man, it sucks. But it was fun. Then he sold the car. And a lot of Saturday nights. And Friday nights. Couldn't do a lot of Friday nights because I worked. And would watch the entire season. I'd tape them. Favorite driver was Bill Elliott. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. Got to meet him. Came to Des Moines for a Des Moines Grand Prix racing. And they had I bought the paddock tickets so I could meet the drivers and all the celebrities that were there. They had celebrity racing too. Celebrities were out there. Like the one I met, Crystal Bernard, he was on Wings. The one of them. Some place I have to find it. Got a picture of the two of us together. That would have been 94, I think it was. And my son was just, yeah, it was 94. My son was just a wee lad. He wasn't even a year old yet. My son made it into the local paper, the Des Moines Register. Because we had him sitting in his little cart, what do you call it? Carriage thing that you go around, push around in, you sit in. And he's sitting there and he's like holding on to the thing in the front, and he has earmuffs on, you know, the hearing protection. It had, because I had them for shooting, you know, I go target shooting and stuff. And so I was like, she's like, well, we're gonna protect his ears. And I was like, I got an idea. So I put him on there, and he just sits there with those on him, like watching the cars going by. And everybody's like, oh, that's so cute. And the photographer came by, and it was like a bunch of sports photographers, even that were part of the circuit, were taking pictures of him. I think he even made, if they had the internet at the time, he would have made it on the internet for on their website. But he made it on the front page of the sports section. right next to you show the winner's car, and there he was on the next to it, local fan. Oh, that's funny. All right. Oh, it's a nice shave. Takes a little longer. A few more passes, but it's mild. It doesn't cause me any irritation. All right. A little bit of Haverford. Ah. Oh, the restrictor on this is a little strong. There we go. A little tingling right through there, but good to go. Ah, it smells so good. Nice combination. It's like, thanks, Mark, for suggesting it. So appreciate it. The old combination, good stuff. Love this stuff. And I have to thank Sig Solo for this too, because I won his giveaway, and one of the things was like give free set, so I got the splash from him. So it's like handle and soap, but this is my samples I had. All right, so we have Stirling's Black Cherry and Stirling Haverford mixed together. Makes a really nice scent. So you got a cherry on the top, a little scent with the Haverford. Oh, smells good. Makes your day happy. And then we have the shave with the Astra blades with the King C Gillette. Nice mild razor with a nice hefty handle from another gift from someone else that was over at the Shaving Disciple. So that's the shave of the day. A little bit of happiness. Well, before we go, here we go. A little bit of balm, sorry. Being that it's like 3 degrees this morning. There we go. Yeah, gotta put that on there. Now we can say goodbye. All right, so hit the old like button, like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.